Clay Travis and Buck Sexton show here. Uncle Bill on the hot seat. Our friend Bill O'Reilly, Confronting the Presidents, his latest book, another bestseller. BillO'Reilly.com for Bill's analysis daily, and obviously you get links to the book and things there as well. Bill, do you ever get tired of the bestseller moniker? You know, does it get old, or is it always fun?
No, it's great because when I was a urchin, the nuns used to say, "Are you ever going to read a book, William?" And now I'm the best-selling nonfiction author in the world. So those nuns, I mean, they're not around, but somewhere in heaven they're going, "We were wrong. We were wrong about him."
Oh, I think Mother Superior or whatever, Bill, was motivating you. You know,
yeah,
that's how it was going.
It didn't work. I was a little thug. But Confronting the President's number 4 this coming Sunday after 10 weeks in the marketplace. And I want to thank you guys because you've been very nice in mentioning the book, and we hope people will consider it for Christmas gifts and stuff like that.
Makes a great gift. I've got my copy here at home. All right, Bill, I need you to explain what the heck just happened here. Gaetz withdrew. Was it too much heat, or was this a gambit, a ploy all along? What happened here?
All right, so I predicted a week ago that Matt Gaetz would not be the Attorney General. It was not a difficult prediction. Pete Hegseth and RFK Jr. will not make the cabinet either.
Wow.
And the reason is that even though Donald Trump has tremendous power and momentum, by far the most powerful person in the United States and in the world, the body that he has to deal with, Congress, still maintains a standard of behavior. That sounds ridiculous, but most of the senators and Congress people, you can only push them so far. Very few on the Hill liked personally Matt Gaetz. They didn't like what he did to McCarthy. They don't like his demeanor. They don't like him. That matters a tremendous amount. So Gaetz threw it in today, but he did so under pressure from the Trump administration. They didn't want to take any more heat. Same thing will happen with Hegseth and Bobby Kennedy Jr. What Washington wants is stability and calm at this point, and that's a good thing. They want the stock market to be confident. They want prices to come down. They don't want side shows. And it might not be fair to these three individuals. Certainly, Matt Gaetz has been slimed and smeared, and the Justice Department took a hard look at it and did not indict him. And believe me, they would have had there been anything there.
That's my Bill. Can I just jump in on that? That's been my thing all along. Is if people keep saying there's so much evidence, there's so much evidence. No charges? I mean, it's not even we're saying there were charges and not a conviction. No charges at all. To me, that's got to indicate that they didn't think there was a strong case because we're talking about serious stuff. But why would did Trump miscalculate? Do you believe Trump fundamentally miscalculated, or is this a move to get to basically light all the libs' hair on fire at once inside of DOJ and elsewhere, and now turn around and say, okay, I bet you'll find my next nominee is very reasonable?
I don't think that was a conspiracy. I think that Trump wanted to give the middle finger to a lot of people and did it through nominating Gaetz and the others. He's an emotional man, Trump. He's been through an unbelievable amount. I keep saying that he's getting passive retribution. He doesn't have to do this. Look at MSNBC. It's gone. Vaporized. Okay.
He's basically destroyed CNN and MSNBC, right? I mean, those brands will never be what they were.
CNN will hang on. MSNBC is gone.
Yeah.
And if you read the message of the day on BillO'Reilly.com, I explain why. But getting back to President-elect Trump, he often reacts emotionally day to day, and that usually winds up hurting him. I think Pam Bondi will be the next nominee, and she'll sail through. But then he's going to have to reevaluate defense and health and human services because those two guys are not going to make it.
Why isn't RFK Jr. Is RFK Jr. not going to make it in your mind for reasons that could be construed as reasonable, or is he not going to make it because Big Pharma still calls the shots even on the Republican side, and he's a threat to too much money? Or is it a combination?
Do you consider me a reasonable man?
That's why I'm asking you for the reasonableness test.
All right, so you consider me a reasonable man, and that's going to hurt your reputation, Buck. I hope you understand that. All right. I would not vote for Robert Kennedy Jr. if I were a senator.
Why?
Because of his conspiracy theories in the past. I believe he's an opportunist. I think he would turn on Trump very, very quickly. And I just don't like the measure of the man.
Can I say, Bill, I know you join us frequently. I appreciate that. If you were familiar with the way this has gone on the show, Clay has been a big believer in RFK Jr. I have been incredibly skeptical. Clay's not here today to give that point of view, so I'm just bringing this to the audience's attention.
Sure.
Usually he's I think RFK has changed and he's converted and I'm like, this guy's a Democrat, can't trust him. Like, I don't know.
I wouldn't do a party designation on it myself, and Clay might be right. He might be a changed man, but I can't take that chance if I'm a senator.
Yeah.
There are many more qualified people to go up against Big Pharma. Look, Kennedy has an excellent point of view on food. Food is killing Americans.
Yes.
We're being deceived by these food companies. The sugar and the artificial crap that we are putting into our bodies is insane. The federal government has an absolute obligation, just as they did with tobacco, to make everybody understand that. Kennedy is 100% right. But it's his overall view of the world that it's a very giant conspiracy place. I can't give that kind of a point of view power if I'm senator.
Speaking of Bill O'Reilly, Confronting the Presidents is his latest bestseller. Go get your copy. Great gift for the holidays. All right, Bill, I want to switch gears for a second because this Daniel Penny case playing out in New York City right now, I'm worried. We're going to have a reporter from the courtroom who's been there every day with us tomorrow from New York Post, does great work. I'm hearing from reading her writing and hearing from her and others that this is looking a little bit bleak right now for Penny based on some of the testimony and some of the way this is going. How are you seeing this, and how do you view the overall issues? This is a political issue now. I mean, this is going to be something that a lot of people across the country, this is not a local crime story. How do you see it playing out?
I don't believe Mr. Penny will ever go to prison. I think there'll be a hung jury. He'll get thrown out. His lawyer was on New York radio today. Didn't seem concerned.
Wow.
I picked that up. All right. His top defense lawyer didn't have agita. He was very, very calm. It is a New York City jury. But to me, there's so much reasonable doubt in this case, so much testimony in his favor, that any appeals court would overturn any conviction, in my opinion.
I certainly hope so. I've been concerned because they're going very much with the prosecution has been saying, oh, look, we don't have a problem with him stepping in to defend people and even using force. It's just he held him too long around the throat. Basically,
but there's reasonable doubt.
Well,
there's
of course.
Reasonable doubt. There's another guy.
You don't have to convince me, Bill.
Right.
If I was on that jury or if I was the prosecutor, it never even would have been brought, right? But I'm worried about what that New York jury is going to do. You sound pretty confident, not certain, obviously, but confident that there's enough reasonable doubt you get to at least a hung jury.
Or a conviction quickly overturned on appeal.
Yeah.
So, look, all I can do is put together my analysis based on what I see and hear. And I listened to Penny's lawyer quite carefully this morning, and I did not hear any trepidation.
And just one more for you. Jussie Smollett, Illinois State Supreme Court, has flipped that conviction. It's gone now, right? I mean, they have overturned it. Jussie Smollett is walking around smiling, and now he has won in court. I believe, and friends of mine who are lawyers agree with me, they've already reached out to me. He's going to sue the state of Illinois now, which is just even adding insult to injury. How did this happen?
Smollett is guilty. He tried to falsely gin up a race controversy. His life is over. He's not going to be an actor anymore. He's not going to do anything. He can wander around, say, sue, whatever he wants. I think this will quickly disappear. You might be right. He might get some lawyers together to try to sue the state of Illinois. He'll lose. But in the totality of the case, he is done in this country.
All right. Everybody, go check out a copy of Confronting the Presidents, BillO'Reilly.com as well, for Bill's daily analysis there. Bill, always appreciate making the time for us, and bold predictions today. I hope you're right, and you'll come back and talk to us about it when we got more, okay?
Sure, anytime, Buck. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, as always. Appreciate it. If you're looking for a natural boost in your day-to-day, your energy levels, all the rest, consider Chalk, my friends. Formulated with healthy ingredients, Chalk's products have a variety of benefits. If you're looking for more energy, they've got it. If you're looking for a healthier hormone balance, ditto. Or maybe you have some inflammation, Chalk has you covered. Go online to chalk.com and you'll see a tab, Shop by Benefit, and the whole list of things Chalk can help with. Chalk products also make great stocking stuffers for the holidays. So if you're someone who likes to get a jump start on things, go online now to chalk.com. It's spelled CHOQ. This month, you'll receive a free surprise product with your new subscription too, in addition to a massive lifetime discount. Use my name, Buck, as your promo code, or call or text 50-CHALK-3000 now. Say Clay and Buck sent me. That's 50-CHALK-3000.